Call your hoes, but they can't mess when they with me. I don't even sip in purple, river, pushing low key. I be feeling like a Michael Jackson when I hit the game. My chain make a face reaction like they gotta see. All you guys just make you think.
What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to Flight for Hype, where we talk sneakers, right? It's your boy CJ. As you can see, I'm back in my home base. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we get into the video, if this is your first time checking out our channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. We got sneaker reviews, we got challenges, we got a bunch of other different things on our channel that we definitely want to share with everybody in the sneaker community. Shout out to my boy Jordan, shout out to my boy Prince, man. You guys already know what it is. We just hit 1.5k followers, guys, so we definitely appreciate and are very thankful for all the subscribers up to this point. Make sure you check out some of our old videos. You guys already know what. Turn on the post notifications as well, so you guys can keep up to date with all the videos that will be dropping. So, without further ado, let's jump right into this. With 2020 wrapping up, it was a long year for all of us. It was a long year for the world, and in the sneaker community, a lot of sneakers got pushed back due to the pandemic, even some getting canceled out. But the two big Titan brands, Jordan and Yeezy, continued to give us and deliver classic silhouette after classic silhouette, different colorways, different collaborations, and we still got the sneakers that we all wanted to see. This year's coming down to an end. We're gonna see the best from the Yeezy brand, and we're gonna see the best from the Jordan brand. It's gonna be a no holds bar release holiday season, guys. So in this video, we are going to run down the top 5 Jordan releases of the holiday and the top 5 Yeezy releases of the holiday, and see who's gonna actually have the best run to end the year. Is it gonna be the Jordan brand with the classic Jordan 1 colorways, or is it gonna be the Yeezy brand? You know, they're dropping a lot of 380s, they're dropping some foam runner colorways, so we're gonna see it, we're gonna get into it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Kick it off starting from number 1. They were originally supposed to drop in August, but now they're actually dropping October 4th. For those who don't know, are the 350 V2 Carbons, formerly known as the Azraels. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. This is a nice 350. You know, there's not many 350s coming out after this, aside from the ones that are restocking, which we'll get into a little bit later. But they have the Carbons and the Yeezy'S. The Yeezy'S are nice, but I feel like these ones really stand out. And if you don't own a pair of 350s, I think Yeezy has dropped this at the perfect time before Christmas that you can definitely pick up. From what I hear from all my Yeezy heads, you know, they tell me this is definitely a 350 that's definitely coppable. And like Yeezy said himself, you know, he's trying to get everybody in the world to own a pair of Yeezy. So what better way to do it than make them as, you know, less exclusive as possible on some when it comes to certain pairs. So looking forward to these. I'm actually looking forward to these for sure. So we're gonna see how, you know, my next pick stacks up next to the 350 Carbons. All right, guys, now let's jump over to the Jordan side of things. We got the Jordan 1 High OGs, the OG Japans. Now these are not the silver ones that released a couple months ago. This is actually a silver, white, and a navy blue finish. I actually prefer these ones opposed to the other silver ones. Originally these ones dropped in 2001, and look how long it took them to actually retro these again. So I think these are going to be another good pickup for the Jordan heads out there. I think this one is a little bit more wearable, you know what I mean? The navy blue matches really nice with the silver and the white leather. I think this is going to be a really nice cop. I don't see this being like a crazy shoe that not everybody can't pick up, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure you jump over to your Foot Lockers or your Champs or your Finish Lines, you can probably pick these up. You know, when it comes to the Jordan 1s, you really can't go wrong. I mean, they're just such a wearable classic silhouette that it's hard to look at one and say that you don't like it. The only reason why you wouldn't like a Jordan 1 is because of the colorway. Other than that, the silhouette itself, it's always a W. So these Jordan 1 Japans are dropping October 31st, and again, these are to accompany the Jordan 1 Japans in the silver colorway, just like the ones they released in 2001, so definitely looking forward to these. Alright guys, let's jump back over to the Yeezy side. We got the Yeezy Quantums. These ones are dubbed the Cadmeals. These are actually arriving on Christmas Day. So I mean, if you're really talking about, you know, end of year finishings, this is definitely a way to do it, Yeezy. You guys are dropping a nice one. The Quantums are a nice silhouette, you know what I mean? Originally a basketball shoe. There's also a lifestyle version of the sneaker as well. I think these are nice, you know. I really, my favorite thing about the Quantums has always been those gum bottoms. I like the nice blue tint that they've added to the sneaker. I think it's going to become a bit more of a wearable shoe where you really want to match against the grain with this one, with the blue. It's a nice blue, I gotta say, man. So for those who don't know, cadmiel is actually a Hebrew name meaning before God or in the presence of God. And you know, we already know Yeezys have always making the biblical references. So once again, we see it here with these ones. And again, coming out on Christmas Day, I mean, that's a perfect timing for any sneaker to drop right on Christmas Day. So look forward to these. All right, guys, continue our countdown. We got another Jordan 4. These are the Jordan 4, the Fire Reds. And whoo! All right, I'm gonna try to be completely unbiased here. The Jordan 4 is a very classic silhouette. It looks beautiful. The design of the Jordan 4s are one of my favorite. In fact, this particular colorway, this particular pair were my very first Jordans ever when I was like back in high school, when I was like 17, 18, I just got my first job. These were my very first cop of Jordans ever. So, you know, they hold a very near and dear place in my heart. So the Jordan 4 Fire Reds will be dropping November 27th, 2020. You know, they're always around 190 to 200 bucks depending on where you live. But this is a nice silhouette. You know, I think Jordan definitely waited. They didn't drop them last year, which was the 30th anniversary, for those who don't know, of the Jordan 4 silhouette itself. They didn't drop them last year, but they dropped them this year, right around Christmas time. And I think these are going to be a good cop, man. For those who don't have a Jordan 4, or if you only have the Red 4s, which most people do, and you don't have a Fire Red, these are definitely a dope cop. They look real fresh on feet. I still got like old pictures of me wearing these Jordan 4s that I won't put up right now because that's just way too embarrassing. But anyways, I'm happy that Jordan's finally releasing these sneakers because I haven't seen them in a long time. The last versions I saw were the ones with the Spike Lee joints with the head on it. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. But like I said, again, the Jordan 4, the Fire Reds, they're dropping November 27th, so make sure you be on the lookout for those. All right, guys, for all my Yeezy heads out there, for those who don't know, which I'd be super surprised for those who don't know by now, the Yeezy 350 V2 Reds are restocking, guys, which is going to be amazing for those who didn't get an opportunity to cop a pair like myself. These are dropping December 5th. This is a big release for the Yeezy brand, I feel, because this was one of those 350s that everybody, even if you didn't like the 350s in the beginning, the colorway was so easy to match with that, you know, you would just try a 350 and this would be the one if you cop the retail. We all know, you know, the resale value of these are at least, you know, in thousands of dollars. But now we all get an opportunity to get them again at retail. This is big. This is like, of all the Yeezys on the list, like this is probably one of the biggest ones. You know, it's a simple design, it's a simple colorway, but I feel like it's a staple in the 350 lineup of all of them. So definitely looking forward to these, man. A simple cop, you know, if anybody really needs them, you can get them December 5th. Yeezy, good job on this one, man. All right, guys, so another big drop for the Air Jordan brand. You got the Air Jordan 5s, the what the colorways. I mean, when we talk about head turners, when it comes to everything that I just listed off already, these are some head turners right here. I mean, the color pop, the different color coordination. I mean, one sneaker is like this red suede, the other one is this yellow suede, or maybe it's even a nubuck, but like the colorways are. So the cool thing about this colorway in general is the fact that they basically blended a whole bunch of different colorways in the Jordan 5 lineup all into one sneaker. In fact, so many they decided to make it 2 different sneakers but the same pair, if that makes any sense. So anyways, these are going to be another good, you know, pickup for the holiday season. These ones are dropping November 7th for 220 bucks. Definitely looking forward to just seeing these on feet, because the pictures that I've seen online already, it makes me like, it literally makes me say like, what the, like, how do you wear these? How do you rock them? If I get a pair, I'll do a review on them, and like we'll just do like, you know, I had a style and I'll just like have fun with it. But until then, there'll be definitely sneakers that I'll be looking forward to like seeing on feet and seeing in person. We got different embroidery patches in different places. You got the Jumpman logo on the back on both sneakers. Like, it's definitely a crazy looking shoe, man, but it's definitely one of the biggest Jordan 5s that came out, because people have been sleeping on the Jordan 5s all year, man. You guys slept on the top 3s, which I have no idea why, because they were a classic, already classic in my books. But I know everyone's gonna be jumping for these ones because there's probably gonna be a lot of resale value on them as well. So be on the lookout November 7th, man. All right, guys, let's jump back into the Yeezy brand. Yo, he really brightened it up with this one. So then for my next pick, we have the Yeezy V3 700, the Seafrums. This is a crazy yellow colorway. It's gonna make people's eyes pop out of their face when they see these right here. Not only does it glow in the dark, but the yellow hue with the prime knit upper is really gonna stand out when you put it all together with your outfit. I think this is one of the most this is probably my favorite one out of my list, just because not really the colorway, but just I love the silhouette of the V3s, the 700s. They're really some shoes that are just like, yo, they literally look like they remind me of the Alien movie. Like, that's the vibe I get from the 700 V3s. Like, they remind me that like somebody wore them in the Alien movie and just put them on. Like, that's the vibe I get. So to see it in yellow, I think it's perfect for the season. You know, it may not be fall, it may be like right around Christmas time, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like it matches the vibe of the weather really well, and I like what they're doing. They're kind of, you know, giving those like popping, sorry guys, that's my dog. 100 B3, the Seafrums, they will be dropping November 14th, so be on the lookout for these ones. You know, I don't think these are going to be an easy cop, because trust me, Yeezy has done or got their early pair, guys. So don't sleep. These are very wearable. I think, you know, when it comes down to it, they're gonna challenge you when it comes to your wardrobe and your outfit, but I think people are really gonna love them when they see them in person. I mean, come on guys, they glow in the dark, you know what I mean? You already know they got that boost, so they're super comfortable and they're wearable, so it's definitely gonna be a nice sneaker. Yay, Yeezy, y'all did a good job dropping these around this time, so looking forward to seeing them. Alrighty guys, enough about the Seafrums. Let's jump back to the Jordan side, see what they got coming up very soon. Actually, we got the Jordan 1 Retro Highs. These are the OG dark mochas, and man, it's like they know everybody wants a pair of the Travis Scott ones, but they're like, okay, a lot of people don't have money to drop, you know, 1K on them. Let's just drop a colorway that looks almost exactly like them, and I guarantee, I bet you these come with pink laces. Because honestly, if you don't have a pair of the Travis Scotts, you might as well get the dark mochas, and all of a sudden you got a pair of the Travis Scotts. Anyways, these are dropping October 31st, guys. Perfect. Like, what is that? Like Halloween? Is that Halloween? I don't know when Halloween is, but I know it's in October. My point is, like, it's dropping literally next month, and it's definitely going to sell out real quick. I think this is a perfect drop. The color tones on it, if anybody's seen anybody in the Travis Scott ones, we already know, you know, brown is a very wearable color. It's a very earthy tone, very solid color, very balanced. With this nice white, it almost looks like a cream white, to be honest with you, mixed with that genuine leather black. I mean, it is one of the best looking Jordan 1 shoes that are dropping this year, and I think they did a really good job. They saw everybody. Like I said, I keep referencing the Travis Scott ones, but it's hard not to, looking at the sneakers. Like, they remind me of it so much, it's really hard not to bring it up. Hopefully they come with a few different lace options. I would love to see them come in like a cream, some, you know, a pink one, and of course you got the black one, the OG. So definitely looking forward to these guys. The nubuck looks really nice on it, you know what I mean, the brown in the back. So looking forward to these. I'm definitely trying to cop a pair of these, so we'll see, man. This head-to-head is it's steaming up now, man. They just dropped the mochas October 31st, man. Look out for those. All right guys, so for my next pick for the Yeezy brand, this is not one of my most favorite silhouettes, but the colorway you really can't go wrong is the 380 Onyx Black, guys. Like, whew, I mean, the colorway alone makes it like my favorite silhouette already. Like, it's absolutely crazy. We've already seen the 380s. They've been making a huge, I wouldn't say comeback, but they've been really like building their name this year. We've had the peppers recently that came in, a reflective and a non-reflective. We had the blue oats that everyone seemed to love. And I really like what they're doing with the 380s. They're kind of making it like the new 350, you know, really playing around with the color tones and really, you know, dropping them, you know, almost every month, I would say now. So to see these in all black and a nice onyx, man, the black color is nice. They play with a little bit of gray in there. I love the mesh paneling. I love the silhouette when it comes in black. It's hard not to like. the silhouette. So definitely looking forward to these. This is a big drop. These are dropping November 27th. I'm sure there's going to be a huge resale on these. Just the fact that they're 380s and they're black, easily wearable. Even if you didn't like the 380 silhouette, such as myself, you're still gonna be like, you know what, because they're all black, like I'll cop a pair and I'll see how they look on me, and then you're gonna throw them on and you're probably like, wow, why did I not pick up another 380 that just released, and then you're gonna go and pay resale for it. So be on the lookout, catch yourself. So again, this is another big drop, man, for the Yeezy brand. Definitely appreciating them, you know, playing around with 380 colorways. Looking forward to these. I don't have a pair of the 380s, like I said, they're not my favorite in particular, but I think this would be a really big drop. I know this is like an extra on the list, but they're also coming out with this earthy tone 380. Now these are just like mock-up pictures, they're not the official pictures, but I just felt like they were worth noting because, you know, when it comes to the Yeezy lineup, there's so many different iterations and designs and colorways that I really wanted to just share a colorway and a silhouette that I felt like will definitely be a banger ending this year in 2020. So keep a lookout for these. Right now the release date is looking like it's November 27th, so be on the lookout, man, for all my 380 lovers out there. All black, baby. All right guys, jumping back into the Jordan brand, we have another beautiful Jordan 1 silhouette. Of course, you know, there's so many Jordan 1s. This time it's dropping in a black patent leather with some gold accent. You got that gold swish, you got that gold upper heel, and I'll be honest with you, if I don't get this sneaker, I will never try to purchase another Jordan 1 straight. Remember I said that. These originally actually dropped back in 2003 and they first came in a mid-cut. Now, I remember when I was in high school, I saw somebody wear them and I was like, yo, those are the sickest shoes I've ever seen. The black patent leather is super nice and shiny and smooth, and don't worry about the creases. It's a sneaker, it's gonna crease anyways. And the gold, I mean, you could wear this sneaker with a tuxedo and you would look like dapper, you know what? These are dropping November 30th, guys, so mark that on your calendar. I'm about to mark it on my calendar. If there's any Jordan that I definitely want to cop out of this whole selection that I've talked about so far, it's these ones. You can ask my boy Jordan. I've been talking about them for like the past 4 months when I first saw them surface on the internet. I think this is gonna be a really big drop for the Jordan brand because it's kind of, like I said, it's paying homage to the 2003 mid-cut. And if you're an OG such as myself, you remember those, and you probably don't have a pair because they're super old. And if you do want to buy a pair, it's like a crazy, you know, resale value on those things because they're super rare. So to see that they're actually bringing it back and now in a high top colorway, I mean, when it comes to paying homage, you really can't get any better than these, man. The shoe is just such a clean colorway. It's a Jordan 1 silhouette. You really can't go wrong. Black and gold, like I said, you can wear it in a tux. You can go on a date with your girl. You can rock it too. She'll love you even more. It's gold. No girls like gold, you know. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, again, these are dropping November 30th, guys. So let me know how you feel about it. All right, guys, that's about it for my head-to-head end-of-year holiday release drop. Jordan versus Yeezy. Those were my top 5 picks of everything that's coming out to finish off the year from both brands. So please, I want to hear from you guys. What sneakers are you guys looking forward to that are dropping from these two Titan brands, the Jordan and the Yeezy brand? What sneakers did I miss out on? Because I definitely know I missed a lot. Because like I said, there's a whole plethora of Yeezys that are dropping different designs, different colorways. So let me know in the comment section below, guys. Who do you think is going to have a better impact at the end of the year? Yeezy or Jordan? It's always a head-to-head battle when it comes to those two Titan brands. So 2020 coming down, bringing down to an end. It's been one hell of a year for the sneaker community, and finally it's coming to an end. And those are just my picks. Those are the ones that I felt like stood out to me that are gonna be like the biggest drops. But I know we all have our own opinions, so I definitely want to hear back from you guys. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. Turn on your post notifications for all of our up-to-date content. And if you haven't already, head back to some of our old videos. We have a whole bunch. We have a challenge video between me and Prince. We got a bunch of reviews on feet. We got a bunch of vlogs. So make sure you guys check those out. It really, really does help out our channel. And once again, shout out to my boy Jordan. Shout out to my boy Prince. You guys already know what it is, man. It's your boy CJ. We out.